Hello, beautiful soul. I'm Vicki Howie of ChakraBoosters.com, the creator of Chakra Boosters Healing Tattoos. And now in 2021, I'm also the creator of CirclingSpace.com, an online place where we gather together to experience more authentic communication and connection. And as an offering to you, I have a special Circling Space gift below. So check that out and come visit me and my other facilitator friends and members at CirclingSpace.com. We are literally from all over the globe. So I hope to see you there. So today, what are we up to? Video number 4 in our series. I'm wearing the green of the heart chakra, and we are looking at the TPQs that can help you open, unblock, and have more love in your life in your heart chakra, right? This is a series on TPQs, transformational power questions that help you open your chakras. And if you haven't seen the first video that I did on the root chakra, there's an intro in that video that talks about why affirmations might not only be not helping you, but they might be hurting you, particularly if you have a weak solar plexus chakra. Do you know if you do? I'm leaving a link below that says that is a video to show you the signs that you have a weak solar plexus chakra. If you have, say, a high majority, maybe 65-70% or more of those signs, you definitely want to work with transformational power questions rather than affirmations. Also, if you know you're taking a big leap in faith, you want something big, you want to make a big change in your life, you're tired of a stupid old pattern, right? I know I often am. Then what you want to do is use TPQs, because your subconscious mind will not resist transformational power questions, and it often resists affirmation, which leads to a whole lot of chatter in your brain that not only doesn't help, it actually hurts. So it's an interesting concept. Check out that video if you haven't seen it, and let's do some TPQs. Okay, the heart. Let's talk real quick about the heart chakra. You know, it's in the heart, but we're not talking about the organ of the heart, although it's a big part of it. It's actually one of the glands for your heart chakra is the heart itself, because the heart is actually a gland as well as being an organ. And I have a video on that if you want to check out my video on the endocrine glands for your upper chakras, and I'll leave the link for that as well. So the heart chakra is your beautiful center chakra, which is why we humans relate so much to love, need love, want to give love, because love is our essence. Nobody goes to their grave wishing that they'd worked more, but a lot of people wish they'd loved more or received more, accepted more love, or just expressed more love. So your heart is about love, but it's also about kindness, compassion, your healing abilities, because that energy moves through your arms and out your hands. So let's see, it's the green chakra. The name is Anahata here, the unstruck sound. It's the balance center point in your being, and the element is air. So this is the easy breezy, peaceful place of balance and equanimity. Can you feel that? Yeah, it's like home, right? Your heart is your home, but not the home of the root where we ground and feel safe and sheltered, but the home of our spirit, where we just feel at peace and centered, and we feel the essence of love that we are. So how do we unblock this area? By looking at 5 different things of the heart chakra, 5 different aspects of the heart chakra, and saying 3 different transformational power questions for each area. And I'll name those areas as I go through them. It's not exhaustive, so if you want to take on some other transformational power questions, make your own. In that root chakra video, I give you the formula, simple formula on how to create your own transformational power questions. I'm going to start today with the concept of compassion, which is a huge part of the heart chakra, and it's related to being empathetic with people, just really not pitting, but feeling with, having care for. Okay, this compassion, taking the other as yourself. Can you feel that? So I want you to repeat after me. Are you ready? The first one is, why is my compassion toward myself and others growing? every day. Now notice it's progressive, and we want it to be progressive even if we don't say every day, but for me it just really puts in that punctuation, so that's why I added it at the end, every day. The second one is, why am I genuinely more and more empathetic and kind? Notice genuine, right? You can't fake it. This is not a fake it till you make it. You feel into your heart and really find the place that connects to the other's situation or suffering. And finally, why am I consistently opening my heart more? That's a good basic one, right? If you just, why am I consistently opening my heart more? And just keeps opening more and more every day. You can add every day. I don't repeat it in every single one of these because it feels like it can get redundant, but if you want to, feel free to do so. Our second area for the heart is peace. It's our balance point. I think of two doves. There's just so much peace in the heart. Peace because the heart has no harm. The heart is about acceptance and connection. So our first TPQ here is, why am I more at peace every day? And our second one is, why am I experiencing increasing equanimity? Equanimity, right? That balance within, that soft, sweet balance within. And finally, why is my mind increasingly still and my heart more open? And you can also add heart full as well too, or heart expanding. These are all good options for the heart. Let's go to the next area, which is gratitude. It's pretty much gratitude is gratitude. There aren't a whole lot of variations, but I'm going to give you some ways to actually say similar things here, some variety for you. And by the way, as you're doing each one of these, really feel into all of them and notice each one. The ones that really light you up, those are the ones I want you to practice for home play. Your homework becomes home play. And you'll put them on stickies. You'll pick one of all of these 15 that I'm doing, one or maximum 2 that you really resonate with, and I want you to put them on sticky notes and put them all over the place for yourself so that you can actually practice them every time you see them. You just say the TPQ, and saying it out loud I think is helpful. You can say it in your own mind, but I think it's really good to hear your own voice. All right, let's look at gratitude. The first one is, why do I feel increasingly grateful every day? Feel that? Why does life give me more and more things to be grateful for? Can you feel the magnetism of that one as you're asking, why is life giving me so many things? And you can keep a gratitude journal on that one and watch it grow. Why do my blessings keep growing? And that's gratitude. It's real simple. Just everything we have, there's just so much of it, and it just keeps growing. So our heart keeps growing to let that gratitude grow with it all. The next one is forgiveness. Sometimes people forget how important, essential forgiveness is to the heart chakra. I have a very, very popular Ho'oponopono meditation that I'll leave the link for below that is all about this process of forgiveness. And people have told me, I think it's got like 500,000 views now, and people tell me how people have come back into their life and just how healed they've felt within themselves by listening to that. So I highly recommend you go and do that for a heart opening exercise. And let's look at 3 TPQs that also help boost your forgiveness. The first one is, why am I more forgiving every day? Good. Feel that already starting to soften the edges? Why am I increasingly aware that I free myself when I forgive? You notice I didn't say forgive others, because there's a big part of us that needs to forgive ourselves first before we can even forgive others. So that leads us to the final one, which is, why do I keep finding more ways to forgive myself and others? And I want to put a really important caveat right here. Forgiveness cannot be forced. It's loving and forgiving to be with your body as long as it doesn't feel comfortable to forgive. And let that be okay. Let that be. It will come in its own timing, and it needs to come in its right timing. Okay, the final area is healing. A lot of people don't realize this, but your heart chakra is absolutely connected to your healing, and literally connected. The heart moves down the arms, out the hands. That's why we have massage, we have Reiki, whether it's physical healing or even a hug, how healing a hug is. Whether it's physical or energetic, it's moving through the hands from the heart chakra. So let's look at healing, because you're a healer. You know that, right? Because you have a heart and your heart heals. All right, the first TPQ for healing is, why am I embracing my healing abilities more every day? The next one is, why am I constantly finding new ways to heal myself and others? Yes, follow your intuition on that one. And finally, why do my so-called supernatural healing powers seem more and more natural? That one really makes me smile. I want to say that one again because somehow it feels really tied to this age of Aquarius that we're in right now, which is waking up to things that have always been natural, but they've seemed supernatural because they were a little out of our awareness, but they've always been here. So let's do that one again, all right? Why do my so-called supernatural healing powers seem more and more natural? So I hope that makes you even more ready to embrace the healer that you are. Because as a healer, your energy is always going out. And it's just a question of how aware that healing energy is and how healing it is because of the awareness. Because we're always all putting energy out at all times. And remember, just a hug is automatically a love healing energy for both yourself and the other. There's even science behind all kinds of benefits of hugging and cuddling and being close to another human being. So that's it for the heart. Good for you. Yay. You did all 15. Which one resonated the most for you? Maybe two. If you had two and you can't pick and you think it's a tie, then you can have two. Write that one or two down on sticky notes, and your home play for this week is to open your heart more by every time you see one of those sticky notes, saying it out loud, asking yourself that transformational power question out loud. I'd love for you, after practicing, to comment below. Let me know how it works for you. We learn together, we expand together. And of course, next up will be the throat chakra. I will see you then. Until then, I would love for you to have a very loving week. Love, love, love. And I'm sending you so much love.